If I were to sum up Tomorrowland in one sentence, it would be this. If this movie fails, it's going to be because Disney wants it to. So if you watched the trailers for Disney's Tomorrowland, you might very well have found yourself going, huh? I did too. In fact, that's the problem with the advertising for this movie. You watch the trailers and you have no idea what in the world this movie's all about.
All will be explained as soon as you touch this pen. What is... It's not working? You're not saying this!
Casey, stop it!
So let me try to break it down for you because I think I can do a better job than the trailers, maybe, I don't know. Basically, the story of Disney's Tomorrowland follows a mythical place that's basically in another place, and I can't say more without giving it away, but it's in big, big trouble. And it's in big trouble and it doesn't know how to fix itself, and the only way to get back and forth to this place is to use fancy high-tech inventions that super smart people have designed, and those same super smart people have chosen to disappear. So when you see the trailers and you see this young lady running around, you're trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Basically, this movie is about how society could be better if we would just simply make the decision to work together, but we really don't do too good at that on this planet. And so they decided they needed a different place to try and work together. That's the baseline of what's really going on in Tomorrowland. So let's talk about it like normal movie fans. How is it? Where should you see it? Who should you see it with? Well, as far as how it is, it's actually really quite good. It's a lot better than the trailers. This is an example of a movie that instead of being worse, and you saw the whole movie in the trailers, it's the complete opposite. It's way better than the trailers, and they don't tell the full story like we talked about. So where should you see it? I strongly suggest you see this in the theater. If you can't see it on Dolby Atmos like I did, it's a fancy sound system with like a bajillion speakers. I mean, it's got a crazy soundtrack, whatever you want to call that, as well as amazing special effects. There's another one of those movies that if your theater has D-Box where the seats move, worth checking that out too, because it is just an immersive movie. But another thing that's kind of cool about this movie, it's hard to believe, but it's true, it's a great movie, safe for kids, that doesn't feel like a kid's movie. It's a really smart science fiction movie, really. So when it comes to who you should see it with, gosh, I have a hard time telling you any age that's too young. I mean, maybe you don't want your screaming baby in there, but I got a 7 and a 9-year-old, and I would take them to Tomorrowland. Yet at the same time, I can enjoy it too. So listen, I hope you enjoyed this review. The biggest compliment you can always give us is share us with your friends and subscribe. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, I hope you'll do that by clicking right here on your screen, because then you'll get the newest updates directly to your email and you can watch them anytime you want. And if you missed our review of Pitch Perfect 2, a very popular movie out right now, you can watch it right now by clicking right here if you're watching this on YouTube. We'll see you next week on reviewsfortherestofus.com. Reviews for movie fans by movie fans.